What are the highs and lows of Rokflöte, and will it be considered a winner or a loser? Come back and I'll tell you my opinion on it. Rokflöte was originally intended to be an album full of mostly instrumental flute music, but it evolved as an effort by the latest incarnation of Jethro Tull, a group that currently lacks the entirety of its previous prominent membership, save Anderson himself. That's not surprising, of course, but even though before the departure of chief guitar foil Martin Barr, Tull became simply a creative outlet for Anderson himself. So much so that it is now all impossible to differentiate between his solo projects and Jethro Tull. The current Tull incarnation, which includes Ian Anderson on flute and vocals, David Goodyear playing bass, John O'Hara on piano and keyboards and Hammond organ, and drummer Scott Hammond and guitarist Joe Parrish James have a legacy to live up to. It is, in fact, little more than Anderson's backing band, given the fact that the songs, arrangements, and concepts are all Ian Anderson's alone. Not that it's much different throughout Tull's trajectory, but earlier albums managed to reflect the distinctive styles and personalities of each player. That said, Rokflote, or Rokflöte, I'm not sure how we're going to pronounce it, can still be considered a Jethro Tull album in the strictest sense, referencing Anderson's Scottish ancestry as well as an historic connection to the Vikings and the Nordic lore that informed Anglo-Asian and European cultures prior to the arrival of Christianity. With Ian Anderson's flute as the primary instrument once again at the forefront, the album takes on a distinctive Celtic-like sensibility while also sharing the folky flavor Anderson employed on such Tull albums as Heavy Horses and Songs from the Wood. The arrangements are quite agile, by turns jaunty, gyrating, and exuberant. Anderson has stated that he was drawn by the phrase Ragnarok and the word rock in particular, which he took to mean destiny, course, or direction. One flute was changed to float, and the album eventually took shape. While the music is measured throughout, The Perfect One, Trickster, and The Navigators makes the most immediate impression, while other tracks like Cornucopia stand out for its mellower melody. Granted, few Tull albums are going to create an immediate as an impression as Aqualung, Benefits, Stand Up, Minstrel in the Gallery, Passion Play. I could go on and on. But then again, those albums were products of an entire different era, and they all had a decently different approach. Nowadays, one can credit Anderson and Company for being imaginative and showing great ingenuity. I found the album to be quite plain. All the songs kind of sounded the same. Nothing has really stood out to me, which is kind of disappointing because I hold Tull in the highest esteem. And it kind of hurts because I was expecting another, the Zealot Gene, which I really enjoyed. And this is just kind of a letdown to me. Um, Having said that, it's not a horrible album. I do suggest that everybody listen to it because it does have some good merit to it. But as a rating, I'm going to say it's a good album, but not essential. All right, now it is time to show you the physical copy of things. There, of course, is the front cover. The back. Cool. We do have a book here. Forward by Ian Anderson there, talking about the album. On credits and who plays on what. Have lyrics. Finally, the back of the book. And it is on black, so there's nothing exciting. The labels are both the same, and that's basically what they look like. Interesting colors there. All right, guys, thanks for your time. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.